Hey guys, remember Paul Pogba? Yep, the same World Cup champ with France in 2018, stylish hair, and one of the most hyped midfielders out there. Well, he's officially back, signing with AS Monaco after nearly a year out due to that doping ban that shocked the football world. In case you forgot, Pogba's been without a club since November 2024 when Juventus terminated his contract after he tested positive for testosterone. He was hit with a heavy 4-year ban, but it got reduced to 18 months on appeal, and he was back training by January this year. Even though he could play since spring, Pogba couldn't find a club willing to take the risk. Then out of nowhere, Monaco came in and decided to sign the French star, bringing him back to the spotlight and giving him another shot. And get this, despite being French and coming up through Le Havre's academy, Pogba has never actually played in Ligue 1. His career took off when he moved to Manchester United as a teenager, so this is actually his first taste of France's top league. Monaco finished third in Ligue 1 last season and are looking to challenge PSG, who've been dominating the league for years. With Pogba arriving, they're not just getting experience, they're getting a big-name player to lift their squad. The deal runs until June 2027. In their official statement, Monaco called Pogba a French world champion and made it clear they're hyped to have a player of his level to add quality and leadership to the team. Pogba's club career has had some huge moments. At Manchester United, he had 2 spells, played 233 games, and won the Europa League and League Cup in 2017, back when he was on top with that flashy, confident football. At Juventus, Pogba was a star, winning 4 Serie A titles and reaching the 2015 Champions League final, losing to Messi's Barcelona, but proving he was one of the best midfielders of that generation. He returned to Juventus in 2022 after his second United stint, but it was rough. Injuries in the ban limited him to just 12 games, and his future was filled with uncertainty. Now at Monaco, Pogba has a shot to rewrite his story, and it's not just him. Monaco is also about to sign Ansu Fati on loan from Barcelona, adding more firepower as they look to compete on multiple fronts next season. For Pogba, this is more than just a contract. It's a chance to rebuild, get back in the media, and maybe even return to the French national team if he shows top form in the coming months. Monaco fans are now hoping Pogba can find his old form and lead their midfield, especially in big games against PSG, to try to break Paris's dominance in Ligue 1. The real question is, can Pogba find that 2018 World Cup magic again? Does he still have it in him to silence the critics who think he's done after all the injuries and doping mess? The talent's always been there, but now he needs to show he has the maturity to handle the pressure and prove he can still be a big player at a high level for a Monaco side looking to win trophies and fight in Europe again. And let's be honest, seeing Pogba back on the pitch will be a vibe, with his dribbles, pinpoint passes, and that commanding presence only he brings, adding that classy touch Monaco's midfield was missing. Now I want to know what you think. Do you believe Pogba will shine at Monaco and prove the haters wrong? Or is he already in the final stages of his career and won't hit his old levels anymore? Drop your thoughts below. And hold up, because the transfer bombs don't stop here. Guess who's back on Arsenal's radar? Ademola Lookman, the Nigerian forward who absolutely killed it last season at Atalanta, catching everyone's eye with his explosive style. In case you forgot, Arsenal and PSG were checking on Lookman last summer, but nothing happened. Now, with the market heating up, the Gunners have reopened talks to bring him in, looking for that speed and dribbling power Arteta wants up front. Lookman's situation at Atalanta got kinda weird, especially after his rocky relationship with Gasperini during the 2024-25 season. Even though Gasperini's gone to Roma, Lookman's future is still up in the air right now. Alfredo Padula, a plugged-in Italian journalist, reported that if the right offer comes in, Atalanta are ready to sell Lookman. And let's be real, after the insane season he had, there won't be a shortage of clubs lining up for him. Liverpool have also shown interest before, and with Lookman already knowing the Premier League from his time at Leicester and Everton, a move back to England makes a lot of sense for him. At Arsenal, Lookman could be that missing piece in attack, giving them more depth and options. Arteta wants someone who can break lines and add that extra spark on counterattacks, and Lookman fits that bill perfectly. Imagine him linking up with Saka, Martinelli, and Odegaard, making Arsenal's attack even more unpredictable and lethal. He could be a game changer for the Gunners as they push to get back to the top of the Premier League. Arsenal are working on multiple targets, so even if Lookman isn't their top priority right now, he's definitely on their radar, and things could change fast if other deals stall. The market's on fire, and this window is shaping up to be one of the craziest in recent years, with Pogba making his comeback and Lookman possibly on the move. This could change the whole landscape for next season. Now I want to know what you think. Do you think Lookman would be a good fit for Arsenal, or should he stay at Atalanta and fight for titles in Italy? Drop your thoughts below. I'm checking your comments. And here comes another transfer bomb. Jarell Quansah, the 22-year-old center back, is about to become a Bayer Leverkusen player. Fabrizio Romano confirmed Quansah is set for his medical in Germany on Monday and will be officially unveiled by the Bundesliga champions. This move was expected behind the scenes, especially after England's U21 Euros run. Quansah and the England U21s are actually playing Germany in the final tonight before he heads off to Leverkusen. Leverkusen, already stacked with young talent under Xabi Alonso, are bringing in Quansah for $35 million plus $6 million in performance bonuses. A big investment showing the German champs are serious about strengthening their defense. But wait, there's more. According to Fabrizio, Liverpool, the club that developed Quansah, have included a buyback clause in the deal. If they want him back, the Reds will have to pay around $70 million, going up to $82 million if he hits certain performance targets. This clause shows how much Liverpool believe in Quansah's potential. If he shines in the Bundesliga, Liverpool can bring him back, but for a much higher price, securing profit for Leverkusen and a quality player for themselves. Quansah is known for his physicality, solid positioning, and ability to play out from the back, all key traits in modern football. Playing for a competitive Leverkusen side will be perfect for him to level up even further. This transfer also shows how the German league is increasingly attracting young English talent, giving them minutes, chances to fight for titles, and the spotlight to increase their value in Europe. It's interesting to see clubs using these buyback clauses to keep a door open for the future, especially for young players who still need game time to fully unleash their potential. With Pogba back at Monaco, Lookman possibly joining Arsenal, and now Quansah heading to Leverkusen, this transfer window is absolutely wild, and each of these moves could change the fate of leagues next season. Now I want to know what you think. Do you think Quansah will shine at Leverkusen and force Liverpool to pay big to bring him back? Or do you think he won't fully hit that level in the Bundesliga? Drop your thoughts below. I'm reading your comments. Just when you think this transfer window has dropped all its surprises, another shock twist hits European football. This time, it's all about Marc-Andre Ter Stegen, one of Barca's biggest goalkeeping legends, who's fed up with the club and wants out immediately. In case you missed it, Barcelona signed Joan Garcia and want to renew Szczesny, leaving Ter Stegen out in the cold despite having a contract until 2028. And it's gotten messy. According to Sport, Ter Stegen is so mad he's given Barca two options. Either let him leave for free while paying out his contract, or he stays until the end with no loan or bench drama. Ter Stegen feels betrayed by Barca's directors, especially by leaks he believes were made to damage his image with the fans and media. He's hurt and wants this sorted quickly, and that's where Manchester United could step in. The Red Devils, looking for a top replacement for Onana, could take advantage of this situation to sign Ter Stegen on a free, easing the club's financial stress. But here's the thing, United aren't too keen on signing players above a certain age, and Ter Stegen is already 33, so it's unclear if they'd make an exception for the German keeper. Plus, even if Onana stays, it's not that easy to sign Ter Stegen, since United still have Altay Bayındır, who wants more minutes but hasn't exactly set the world on fire when given the chance. United's goalkeeper situation is a whole saga, and this could drag until the final days of the window. Emiliano Martinez from Aston Villa is also on their radar, but Villa's asking prices crazy high, something Ineos would only pay if Onana leaves. Imagine Ter Stegen swapping Barca for United, playing in the Premier League, bringing all that experience to lead the Red Devils defense and giving them a fresh push for trophies. With Pogba back, Lookman possibly heading to Arsenal, Quansah off to Leverkusen, and now Ter Stegen forcing a Barca exit, this transfer window is absolutely wild. Now I want to know what you think. Is Ter Stegen right to want out of Barca, and could he shine at United, or should he stay and fight for his spot? Drop your thoughts below. Alright football fans, these were the main stories for today. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe to FUT News to get all our upcoming content and stay on top of the biggest football news out there. Drop a like to support the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.